soy la doctora Fernández. Yo voy a estar comunicándome con todos ustedes. Congratulations, class of 2022. I am so proud of you for completing either the GED, IT, or MA programs. I know that the past 2 years presented themselves with many challenges, and you all persevered in the face of adversity. You all are gracious, respectful, excellent, ambitious, and tenacious. You all are great, and don't you ever forget that. To the first MA cohort under Dr. Severe's leadership, I want to especially thank you for paving the way for the other cohorts. And there's two particular reasons for this. So number one, you came in every day ready to learn human anatomy before Dr. Severe became your instructor, and I was teaching you all. I remember those days. Number two, you trusted that we would find the best candidate to lead the MA program, and were part of the selection process, so I thank you for that as well. And now, thanks to that, the MA program is soaring. So again, thank you, ladies, to each and every one of you. To all the graduates, I can't emphasize this enough. I'm very proud of all your accomplishments. And remember that the Career Academy staff is always ready to help you in anything and in everything. And finally, remember to always lead with integrity, with love, with compassion, and guard your heart above all else, for out of it flows the issues of life. Congratulations, class of 2022. And now I'm going to announce our GED graduates. Unfortunately, our GED graduates couldn't be present with us here this morning. And the first graduate that we have is Kelvin Sorto. So please clap for Kelvin, who couldn't be with us. And we also have Marvin Pereira, who couldn't be here with us today either, but his cousin Oneida Reyes will receive the diploma on his behalf. Thank you. So now I'm going to pass it on to our Director of Information Technology, Mr. Abner Soto. So please give him a warm welcome.
Good morning. What happened? No coffee today? Good morning. There you go. Better. My name is Abner Soto, and I am the IT program coordinator / instructor, and such an honor to be here with all of you. This is so exciting. Actually, I'm so happy that this event is happening again for the first time in, I think, 2 years, right? 2 years. And I really miss these events because it's the perfect time to celebrate after a goal. I don't know if you remember that, right? So, and I hope that you still receive those emails. And also, if you can keep celebrating and also congratulating your teammates, right? So please do so. This is very special. Okay, so I'm so happy to have this opportunity because in the past 10 years, I always say this in our graduations: I am the lucky one. I am the lucky one because I am the only instructor who basically teach to every single students in the school. So makes me very happy and proud, and obviously with more responsibilities to do what we do here at the CA. Okay, so this is very special because I remember the days when we were working with the giant books and the 1 hour and a half exams for the A plus, very hard. And I can't forget the first day when you start the program, especially the IT students. But super quickly, I wanted to just to talk about you guys, the MA. Oh my goodness, so many amazing experiences, and this is very cool because right here we have the DC champions for Microsoft, and these students, they were representing the DC at the national competition, and they were medical assistant students. So 1 million students applied to compete for this competition, and only 365,000 they have the perfect score. And certain ports, for example, they invited only 20 students for the entire country. And we have these students right here. So if you were the DC champion in Microsoft, raise your hand. Hold on. So we don't have only one. We have more than one. So once again, raise your hand if you were the champion. So you were one of them. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So we have about 4, and then we have the amazing IT students who right now are doing great, and I just gonna start calling their names. So the first student that I have here is, oh my goodness, I remember her first day in class, and she was so focused, and she said, you know what, Mr. Soto, I'm very serious, and I really wanted to finish this certification, and she did. And I'm so very proud to call Tashawn Alton. The next student, now he is a coworker. So he is my coworker, and his name is Terrence Jackson. Last but not least, I have another coworker. So he's working with us, and he has been the IT in our school for about 2 years, and his name is Mr. Oscar Perez. I'm so happy that I wanted to do something special for one person, and I want you to look under your seat, and there is only one person. So look under your seat and see if there is something there. No? Okay. Oh, you have something. Oh, there you go. Can you read that? Let me see. Oh, okay. So, and that's your mom. There you go. So we have been talking, and she has been working with Microsoft Excel, right? So now you have a voucher to take the Microsoft certification for free. There you go. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mr. Soto. Good morning, everyone. Bear with me a quick second. It's an absolute honor and a privilege to stand before you on your graduation, a day I'm sure that couldn't come soon enough for a lot of you. This accomplishment is one that shouldn't be taken lightly. You see, today you take a big step into power. With the knowledge you've acquired, you enter today into a life of new and vast privilege. You may not notice this privilege at first. You will not always feel powerful or privileged. Not when you are filling out endless billing forms, taking yet another temperature, counting pills, or struggling through the days of too many tasks. In today's world, patients rarely put their trust in machines or devices. They instead will put their trust into you. Patients will respect you, they will respect what you do, and they will respect what you say. They will confide in you, and they will appreciate your efforts. You can do amazing things for your patients if you open your minds to do so. Every patient has a why, and we as healthcare providers need to listen. We need to hear it so we can help them with the how so they may achieve it. Your soul will be enriched by each person you care for. Pursue your calling with vigor, with commitment, with kindness, and whenever in doubt, remember why you started here on this journey. Stay involved in your process. Work to set the needs of your patient before that of the system, and generally you'll be rewarded. Always be of good character. There are many aspects, but I really just want to highlight two. That is trust and respect. To be effective, your patients have to trust you just as importantly as your colleagues. Speaking of your colleagues, you have to respect them, all of them. It's very important to remember that there are a lot of caring, smart, and committed health workers who don't have a medical degree. It goes without saying that trust and respect are important for your patients. But I believe if the patients are going to get the best and safest care, you must first be empathetic, and you must be great, not just sometimes, but at all times. Be kind. Never forget this. Your patients will always come first. It is always the most important part of your equation. Learn your patients because they will be a familiar part of your routines. Where they went to school, what they do for a living, or if they have kids. Making them feel like you genuinely care will make all the difference to your patients. You've already spent countless hours studying, training, doing the research that allows you to take your life to the next level. And more than likely, you'll have many more years of education before you. But please remember, the more skilled you become, the more specialized you become, the more dependent you become on technology, the more you allow your life to blossom into whom you were meant to be. You should always strive to make yourself invaluable, no matter what your role is. Some say you should keep your head down and just focus on your career, just do what you need to get by, but that's not how you become invaluable. It's saying yes when people ask you for your help, or by diving head on into teaching or mentoring opportunities. By doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. You become invaluable by doing the things not listed in your job description. I stand here before you both proud and humbled by your aspirations. I can only hope that this will not be the last road on your success. There's always more to learn, more to study, more to become. It is never simple, but simple is not what any of you signed up for. No one in this room ever said it would be easy, but here you are, graduates. No one can take this moment away from you. You own it. Bask in the sun, in the spotlight, but I implore you to do so briefly because there is more work to be done and your journey is far from finished. As I look around, I see the faces of young ladies who weren't sure of themselves when they first started. I see a single mother making sacrifices so that our kid may have a great life. I see sisters who day in, day out held each other accountable to make sure they succeed. I see the student who left their country in order to pursue the American dream. And while most of you think this day is completely about you, realize there are some very important players that helped you get to where you are today. First and foremost, your family members. They have encouraged you, they've guided you, and likely funded much of you in most of your way to this point. Never forget that. Never forget that the lessons you learned along the way. I will share a few that I've learned to help me on mine. Lesson 1, be open to your passion. And when you feel it strongly, you pursue it. Sometimes passion doesn't choose you. Indirectly, you find it yourself. Lesson 2, as one of the great poets of our day, Kendrick Lamar would say, be humble. Be humble and acknowledge your gaps. And address them and truly master the terrain you are trying to conquer. Now with that being said, your passion and manic mastery isn't quite just enough. Lesson 3, find your caravan and don't let go. Some days you will lead, other days you might follow. Your caravan of teammates will be there to assist you on this journey. Lastly, I'll leave you with this. By now, everyone is familiar with the Bird Box Challenge based on the acclaimed novel and Netflix movie of the same. The premise is simple. Keep your eyes blindfolded so that you cannot come face to face with your worst fears. Well, I challenge you all to keep your eyes blindfolded to the negativity, the doubt, the fear, the naysayers, and the doubters, and the ones that won't and will never support you as you embark on your career filled with positivity. So go forward, not with an artificial glow about all you've achieved today, but with the stark reality of what lies ahead. These are challenging times for healthcare professionals, as we increasingly encounter efforts to devalue what we've learned and what we experience. Work to make the system better. Stay strong, work hard, and appreciate all you have. After all, there are plenty of people that would give anything to be in your shoes. So good luck to each and every one of you, and God bless you. And now I will present what you all been waiting for, your graduation certificates. We have Dominique Bishop. We have Leah Mojica. Easy Dubois. Catherine Escobar. Elizabeth Jimenez. Ashley Linares. Ms. Catherine Medrano. And her sister, Wendy Medrano. Sister. Cynthia Mishbah. Anita Reyes. And Miss Evelyn Sanchez. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2022. So, round of applause. Thank you to all the graduates for being here, for your commitment, your dedication to your studies and now your work. As we've mentioned, we are wishing you the best in your endeavors, and we're always here to support you in anything that you need. También quiero agradecerle a los padres por estar aquí presentes. Gracias por todo su apoyo y todo su amor. So also I want to thank all the parents. Thank you for all of your commitment and your support for your child, for the students. So with that, we conclude our graduation. So con esto concluimos la graduación. If I can get the graduates to stand up, si los graduados pueden pararse. And if you can move your tassel to the left. And congratulations, class of 22. So if you guys would like to remain.